Getting into this episode of GH. First and foremost, how y'all day going? Hope it's going well. It is a hot ass day today. I feel hot, but it's a beautiful day. But see, I can't do the heat. That's the one thing about summer coming up that I don't like is heat. That's it. I'm more of a spring. I got to do the spring, the fall. Those are my two favorite seasons. Other than that, can't do it. I don't do cold and I don't do hot. It got to be in between for me. But yeah, getting into this episode of GH. At some point, here's my thing. Hear me out. I respect loyalty. I do. I respect still having some care for a person. But at what fucking point is enough enough? Like if I'm Jason and I'm Carly, especially Jason, at what fucking point is enough enough? I just want to know. When do you get to that point where you are tired of coming to everybody damn rescue like like some knight in shining armor? Like when do you get tired? I'm tired. I'm tired of looking at it. I know Jason got to be tired, and on the one hand, I know Carly got to be tired. Because why is it always them two that got to save Sonny? Always got to come to his rescue, and then if it ain't Sonny in trouble, it's Carly in trouble. And either way, Jason got some mess to clean up. Like I couldn't have no friendship like that, and I genuinely over the years have liked their friendship because it was based out of loyalty for the most part. Like they were always down for each other, even though they get on each other's nerves and they get on my nerve. But it's that loyalty that I love. But it's like, damn, don't you ever get tired? Like that friendship, that type of friendship has to be draining, where you always got to be the fixer. You always got to fix your friends' problems all the time. It's like, no, you got to come up with solutions for them because they don't want to listen. You know what I'm saying? So you got to jump in. Oh, Sonny might not be taking his meds, or he need to get them, recalculated or readjusted or whatever. Why is that on y'all? No. Y'all got your own shit going on in life. I don't see Sonny dropping everything to help y'all or to come to y'all defense all the damn time. No. Like, and my thing with Jason is he just got back not too long ago. It's like everything's been coming at him at once since he's been back. And it's like, damn, do you get a breather? Like, it ain't like he was on vacation while he was gone. Like, what the hell? These people need to learn how to figure out their own mess. But I am glad that Carly is starting to like figure this thing out and look more into it because she know Ava ass is up to something, even though she can't figure out a motive for why Ava would mess with Sonny's meds. But I'm glad that she not putting it past her. You know what I'm saying? She not putting that shit past her because you mess with somebody meds before when you fucked with Morgan's. You know what I'm saying? So I don't blame Carly for that. But I just feel like they need to fall back from trying to save Sonny. Sonny need to learn how to save his own damn self. Because I would be. I just feel like friendships like that are so draining. I can't be the fixer all the time. I just can't. I can't be that strong friend all the time because sometimes the strong friend needs somebody to be strong for their ass. It's like, damn. Every time you in some mess, I got to come help you. Hell no. Better help yourself. Better call on Jesus. He on the main line. I'm just saying. So anyway, with Kate's coming up in there, it was so freaking funny because Jason was like, oh, Carly, I'll talk to you later. Now, Jason should know better. He has known Carly for 20 plus years. Over 25 years, this man has known her. Why would you tell her I'll see you later and expect her to carry her ass out by herself? Now, she see you and Kate's talking. You think this woman ain't going to try to get curious and be nosy and find out what y'all talking about? I knew Carly was going to end up staying and trying to eavesdrop. I knew it. I said, Jason, you should have walked her ass out and locked that door and made sure she was gone. Like, come on now. You should know better because Carly nosy behind. She always got to be in the know. Y'all, drink your water now. It's hot. Stay hydrated. I try to do a gallon of water a day. I drink more water than I do anything else, honestly. But yeah, I just don't feel like with this Pikeman storyline, I'm like, what is the use for Jason in this story at this point? I mean, his cover is blown. What the hell else do Kates expect him to do? Like, what more do you think Jason can do for you as far as Pikeman go? His cover is blown. He has no end anymore. So I feel like at this point, I would just cut Jason loose. You know, I mean, what more can you expect out of somebody whose cover is blown? I don't get it, but I guess Kate's feel like what we need to shut down Pikeman. I need your help. Well, then you need to come up with a game plan that Jason can actually help you with, because if it's undercover stuff still, that obviously isn't going to work. So come up with a new game plan, coach. So anyway, moving on from that, Sonny think he's slick. Let me tell you something. I feel like a part of Sonny is genuine when it comes down to making that donation to the city and stuff like that. I feel like it is genuine. But another part of me feel like there's an agenda to it. And it's so funny because remember, he went to Laura about making a donation. Oh, I want to buy some artwork, commission some artwork for the, donate it to the city or whatever. And remember, Laura was like, hell no, I'm not taking your donation. So now he's gonna try to backdoor Laura and go to Jordan now. And I feel like that's dumb because you already know Jordan gonna go to Laura about it. She's the deputy mayor. Laura, Jordan is not just gonna accept the donation from you and not run it by Laura first. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if he thought that was gonna work, better think again. But I feel like he got an agenda. I feel like a part of him has an agenda. I feel like Sonny's trying to increase his, his good nature, his good image, his public image. I feel like he's trying to get some good press. I feel like that's exactly what he's trying to do. I'm pretty sure he tired of his name being in the news for negative stuff, so he's trying to get some good PR. That's what I feel. He's trying to rebrand the image or whatever and show the people of the town like, oh, I'm a good mobster. I donate, I help y'all programs, I do this, that, and the other. He's trying to endear himself to the city. I mean, he's been doing this type of shit for years. And that's why usually the feds and, local politics usually try to stay off his ass because of the money that he donates, to the hospital and various causes. So that's why I feel like, local politicians like, city council and stuff like that, they usually stay off of Sonny's behind. But I wouldn't blame Jordan if she told him to kick rocks at this point. I mean, I know they could use the money, the programs and stuff, they could use it, but I would be leery about taking his money at this point. I would be, But then again, you got to think about the programs, if they desperately need it and if nobody else is trying to donate like that, you might have to consider it, play devil's advocate here. I was wondering about that too, if Drew was going to try to make a play for Sonny's Gym, because remember, he's trying to do this health and wellness division, and Curtis was like, oh, we need to buy up all the small gyms and stuff like that. I had a feeling that I was wondering how this was going to affect Sonny since he owned a gym. So apparently Drew did make an offer to buy Sonny's Gym, and Sonny was like, nah, I changed my mind. I'm not going to sell. Well, he didn't change his mind, but he just decided not to sell the gym, and I can't blame him. I really hope nothing comes of Drew and Jordan. I really hope not. I don't see no chemistry for them. I know some people said they saw a chemistry with them. For me, I don't. I'm just not a fan if they try to put them together. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nope. I don't see nothing good coming out of them being no couple. I feel like she need to be with Bennett or she need to be with Ezekiel. And since they're not bringing Ezekiel back, try to get her with freaking Bennett. I mean, we just now find out what Bennett's first name is. That man named Calvin. I said, oh, that's his first name? Because I've seen him off and on over the past year or so on the show, like here and there, and I never knew that man's name. His name was always Detective Bennett. I said, oh, they finally gave him a first name. I feel like if the show gives somebody a first name and start developing them a little bit more, we're going to probably see a little bit more of him. So I'm like, all right, cool. Put his ass with Jordan. Try to pair him up with her. See how the chemistry is. You know what I'm saying? Jordan need a relationship at this point. I'm tired of her being single. That woman looked too gorgeous and too good. Like, no. A successful, gorgeous black woman, and she's single. Can't find a man nowhere. Something ain't right. They need to fix that. I don't know why Nina was sitting there calling Drew a savvy businessman and stuff like that. I'm like, first of all, the man had one good day with the congressman. Okay, he had one good idea. And maybe the health and wellness. Okay, he had two good ideas. That do not make you savvy. I'm just saying. Two lucky ass ideas do not make you savvy. And first of all, revitalizing the riverfront, that wasn't even Drew's idea. That was actually Jordan's idea. So basically, he had one good idea, and that was the health and wellness division. But I did like the way he handled the congressman, though. That was, genius. for the moment. I don't like the way he be looking at Willow. I don't like the way he be looking at Willow, especially today, was very predatory. Like he plotting, like like he trying to get in them little panties or something. I'm like, what is you doing? Like, why you kept looking at her? Like, I don't know. It's his facial expressions when he look at her, like like you being some type of little perv or something, like some little skeeve. Like, why you looking at her like that, dog? Don't be looking at her like that. Like he was looking at her like he could sop her up on a plate with some gravy and a biscuit. I'm like, sir, stop staring at her like that. Just burn the hole. Honestly, I can't blame Willow for stepping away from nursing. I can't blame her. I mean, you got a wealthy husband, you know, you want to do other things that can free up your time to be with your kids. On that front, I can't blame her. On the other front, this ain't no paying thing. Being a spokesperson, being on the board, that don't pay you. You know what I'm saying? That's all volunteer. And I'm a big advocate for people, having their own money. It's like when you're in a marriage, especially in a marriage, have your own bag. Like I'm just saying, your husband make his money, you make yours. Never be dependent. You know what I'm saying? Like I just wish that she would have found a way to make both of those work because you need to have your own money. Like you don't want to depend on Michael. You know what I'm saying? Like because we know on daytime shows when shit hit the fan, his little ass gonna try to be. I can't even call him little, because he taller than Sonny, so I can't call him little. But he gonna try to be all stingy and whatnot. You know how people get all vindictive and stuff when the marriage ends, and he probably gonna be like, "No, I'm not giving you nothing," or how. Yeah, that's why I wouldn't want to go through all of that. I would not want to go through all that. No, sir. No, I wouldn't want to go through none of that. Um, I'm glad that she finally, gave in to Nina and stuff like that. She smiled at her, even told her about her news. I'm happy that she giving, Nina an inch, giving her an in because Willow gotta understand something. She need to get off her sanctimonious box. Like at the end of the day, people are flawed. Nina's not a perfect person. She got, she is nutty as a pet coon. You know what I'm saying? She all those things, but Nina do got some good to her. But she need to stop looking at people like they supposed to be perfect and without flaws, and stop trying to act like people don't have their faults because they do. Um, this whole situation between Nina and Drew is just super funny to me. Like they are trying to use the hell out of each other at this point. And Nina, she getting whatever she can out this deal. She was like, "Listen, Drew, he better keep me in the loop with Willow. He better keep doing what he need to do if he know what's good for him. If he want to keep getting that good poom poom, you want to keep getting that good punani, you better, shape up and keep making sure her relationship with Willow is A1. Um, they are funny as shit. But I like her chemistry with Valentine still. I do. I still like her situation with him. Um, I can't blame Valentine, at the end of the day for buying the Invader and stuff and, the new publisher or whoever, the editor or whatever, he's turning it back into a tabloid. I mean, let's be real. People do like hard hitting news, like real journalism, but a lot of people still like the gossip. They like celebrity gossip. They like the tea. So both of those things can go hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? So I can't, blame Nina for wanting to do that, and I can't blame Valentine for backing it. This is about money at the end of the day. Because I feel like the entertainment stuff is going to make more money than the hard hitting journalistic news stuff, you know? And the money that y'all make from the tabloid stuff, you can pump into the hard hitting news, So it's a win win for everybody in a way. You just got to think about it from a business standpoint and not from a personal one, like Alexis seemed to do. Because Alexis takes shit all personal. I'm like, listen, baby, this ain't personal. This is business. This is about that bread. It's about that dinero, that mucho dinero. That's what we got to keep making. Um, so anyway, moving on from that, I know Dex was probably shitting in his pants a little bit when he saw Sonny, when he was jogging and stuff, and him and Sonny locked eyes. I said, sir. I know Sonny was looking at him like, bitch, I should have killed you. That's how Sonny be looking like, I should have took your ass out. I will still never forgive Sonny for what he did yesterday, though, making Ava look like the help. He said, oh, this is Ava Jerome, my daughter's mother. He said, nah, not my ex, but she helping. Helping? Ooh. She relegated to the staff. I said, okay. That shit was still funny. I still got to cackle at that because that shit funny. I was surprised he didn't get her a hearing net in the apron. Uh, so anyway, um, I don't blame Anna. You know what I mean, for wanting to do this dinner and stuff. I love that Felicia trying to be a friend and look out for her or whatnot. But I love that Anna's gonna do this dinner with Valentine because she gotta do what she gotta do to try to, get him to lower his guard and get some information out of his ass. I can't fault her for that. Like Anna's, but I think a lot of what she said about Valentine was true. He gets her in a way not too many people do. It's not a whole lot of people that understand her. Valentine is one of those people. And I do believe she still miss him and care about him and stuff. But I feel like their relationship is at a point of no return at this moment. And that could change later down the road. But I agree with her. You can't be with somebody that you can't fully trust. Like that ain't gonna work. Like it's never gonna work like that. It's never gonna work. So I don't blame her. Use his ass to get what you want at this point. So anyway, moving on from that. Laura. I don't know what they doing with Laura, but they need to stop it. Like her sitting here trying to show pictures to Heather of Ace and comfort her and, tell you, oh, it was the illness that made you do that. And I'm like, you got to be shitting me. This woman been batshit crazy for over 40 years. And y'all really trying to erase that and trying to make her human? No. Heather need to go back to being deranged and a serial killer. No, you can't humanize somebody like that after 40 plus years of killing and doing nefarious deeds. Hell no. Mm-mm. And Laura crazy for even thinking that she could, rehab her. You can't rehabilitate people like that. That's like people trying to rehabilitate Hannibal Lecter. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. I hate that they wasting Laura on that nonsense. Absolutely not. It was funny when she was talking about Steve, though, because I was wondering, I'm like, why is he still in prison? I thought he got like an 8-year sentence or something. That man's still in prison. He been up in there for over 10 years now. You would have thought he would have got paroled or something by now. They really do need to get Steve out of prison and right. I wouldn't necessarily put him back in as a full-time person because this show is already bloated. But I would give him something, at least get him out, pop him in here and there, get him some closure and whatnot. But anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comments. Let me know what you all thought. See you all later. Peace.